Hey guys, when I was younger, I read this story about a man who was on a journey, and while on his journey was so tired, and when he looked, he saw an old house, and when he went there, there was this lady there, very beautiful woman, right? And she gave him food, she took care of him so much, and every day that he would get up, the next day when he got up and he wanted to leave, she said, no, just stay another day, take, rest some more. And she would give him even better food, And so that continued for a while. So every single day that passed, he he would get up and want to leave, and she would do the same thing. So much so until he forgot where he was going. He had no memory of where he was going, and she became his wife. And in the end, the story is called The Catwoman. He found out that that woman was a witch, basically, right? I say that story to say that sometimes when we're in that place of comfort, we tend to forget where God has called us to, right? So on our journey, God always provides a place of rest, a place where we can get replenished and restored. But do not stay in the place of comfort. Remember where and what God has called you to. Don't forget what and where God has called you to. God has so many plans for your life. So do not stick to the mundane. Do not stick to what is comfortable and what feels good and what feels like you're prospering, because now you feel like you're at a good place. You think it looks like things are looking up, right? But true prosperity is when you're in the perfect will of God. So that is when you're truly prosperous. So ask yourself the question, are you in a place of comfort? Is this where God really wants you to be? Or is it just the place where you feel comfortable, but it's not the place where God has called you to, right? So if God has not called you to it, then you know what you need to do. All right? The enemy is only threatened when you know your true purpose in God. If you don't know your purpose in Christ, then he's not threatened. He's not threatened by you. So he only feels threatened when you know your purpose in Christ. So if God has called you to it, then leave the comfort and follow what God has called you to.